News tonight, portions of Highway 77 in South Sioux City that is, are back open after a HazMat spill just this morning. Now it all happened at the Merle Kingsbury interchange, the intersection of Highway 20 and Highway 77. And that's where we find KTV's Connor Trett with more on what's happening now. He joins us live. Connor, what can you tell us?
Well, Jess, so going back to the beginning, around 7 o'clock this morning, several local agencies, including a HazMat team, were called out to the intersection of Highway 20 and Highway 77. That's the intersection that you should be seeing on your screen right now. This was a helicopter crop spraying company that had one of its semi-trucks roll over while trying to take Highway 77 northbound onto Highway 20 westbound. The semi was carrying aviation fuel and pesticides. The northbound lanes from Highway 77 were shut down while crews worked to clean up the mess after the semi rolled over. I got an update from South Sioux City Fire Chief Doug Koopman earlier today. He said that in the rollover, the semi ruptured its diesel tank that was full, and that dumped all over the scene. The aviation fuel tank separated from the truck, but that did not rupture. There was very little of that fuel that spilled in the area. There were also boxes of pesticide that ruptured and covered a lot of the scene as well. Crews spent the better part of the afternoon cleaning up the area, removing debris and dirt in the affected area after the crash. The driver was taken to Mercy One Hospital with what first responders have called non-serious, non-life-threatening injuries. The Highway 77 northbound ramp and Highway 20 westbound was closed for the majority of the day, but it is back open right now. However, crews do remain on the scene, getting the last little bits cleaned up. So if you are coming by this way, just be sure to proceed with caution. The cause of the crash is still under investigation by the Nebraska State Patrol. Jess?
All right, KTV's Connor Trett live tonight in South Sioux City. Connor, thanks for the update.